Welcome to live Spacebots live. Live. Oh yeah. Let's see. Any moment now. I'm just saying any moment now. Technically, everybody's on Discord. They're all going in the whitelist because if they follow the instructions on the announcements, right? Thus far. If everybody goes to the announcements, follows Spacebots, follows me, does all the rules they're supposed to, they're whitelisted. Like if they follow the rules. Oh. Okay, why? Yeah. Yeah, I feel a lot of people are getting on the whitelist. There are multitude of ways of getting on that whitelist. One being foundation. The foundation drops that are happening. That's an access. In fact, that's probably the easiest access because if you bid, you get whitelisted. Another being active on Discord, making sure you're following all of the appropriate people and, hyping this, like talking to your friends with this project is only going to help us. I'm going to switch ears. This is going to be annoying. I'm trying to charge my ears. Okay. You damning it? Okay. Oh, that's funny. I'm just looking at myself. This is the first time ever being live on Twitter, and I am looking at myself literally as we speak on my Twitter feed. So I'm like speaking from the past into the future, or I'm the future and there's the past. Nice. Hi, everybody. I'm going to be the speaker for the Spacebots game team. I've just recently posted our little team on Twitter on the Spacebots page, which is very exciting. This is super exciting for us. We've just opened up our Discord a few days ago, and last night there was a frenzy that was occurring. I slept through it because I do sometimes sleep. And I woke up this morning there were a few DMs from a few very close friends going, "You might want to check your Discord out." And so I did. And I do sing a lot, so hopefully I have a good voice for this. I went onto Discord and wow, it is hopping. We are almost 700, if not more. I haven't looked in the past, I don't know, 5 minutes because it's kind of like, when you're like waiting for something like the final minutes of eBay or the final minutes of foundation and you're like refreshing. That's me right now. I'm having a little too much fun on Discord, commenting on everybody's things. and trying to find the emojis and feeling a bit panicked when I don't respond within a certain amount of time. That's a personal problem. I'm sure I'll get better at it. But welcome everybody. I see some people popping and hopping in, and I'm super excited to be talking to you today. This is our session, first live session with the Spacebots Crazy Times. We're developing something really unique, really different. The art itself is like, it's baller. The fun element of, I mean, I'm the creator. I'm the artist. My name's Tory Bryant, and there's this really cool thing about being able to be involved with this team and to have such a collaboration between artists and between people, and there is so much involved in creating this process. But I'm just so happy to be able to say hi and welcome, and I'm so excited that you're joining us in this experience. Um, I'm going to be the speaker, but I also have Spacebots Command in my ear. So any questions that I can't answer, I'm just going to be like, yeah, and then I'll get the answer, and then we're all good. I also have my co-pilot here, co-star, which happens to be sleeping, but she will be in all of our live streams. And this is Kit Kat. She usually flies the spaceship, but today she is sleeping. So in future channels, when we have a discussion involved with anything, there usually be a side camera on her play area. So you guys, do you see the hair floating? Oh yeah, she's like a koala bear. I'm not even joking. Um, so she's she's gonna be part of this process. We'll get you a little close up of Smush face here. Can you see Holly? Um, she is a mush, like literally, she's a mush. The only way I can describe her is like memory foam meets squishy cat, and like I'm not even kidding. Like her feet are like those lucky rabbit's feet. You know how they're really dense and squish? Like, check those feet out. They're like squishy, but check the tail. Look how thick. Like my head is a normal size. Well, maybe I have a small head, but like no, but look at the size of this tail, and it's all like memory foam dense. And look how gentle and lovely she is. Like she's amazing. Anyway, um, this is my co-pilot. So I just needed to introduce you because you're going to see her a lot. And I have another one too, same kind of smush face. So Garfield was created after this kind of kitty. So if you don't know who Garfield is, we need to have another discussion, but we won't go there. So again, welcome everybody. I think we have a pretty good amount of people coming in. I just wanted to, give everybody enough time to kind of roll in. We have something really unique happening here. Really great team. Every single team member, I'm imagining most of you have, oh my goodness, hair. I'm imagining one of us. It's very likely, or somebody who knows us. We are a big part of the community. We are active in the community. We have been here a while, and we're certainly not going anywhere. So it's a really great thing that's happening here, because it's not just about the art, even though I did the art, so I'm like, it's pretty cool, but it's not just it's not it's hold on, I hear that. Ooh, bot command is telling me there's a question in the chat. What's my favorite element of the game? Oh, good question. Oh, okay. This is, of course, a personal. I'm sure if you asked the entire team, everybody would have their own point of view. But I'm going to tell you. Okay. So there's like, imagine it this way. Imagine it being like two stages. All right. The first stage is, of course, we're dropping this collectible of these aliens. There's going to be 4 unique species of alien. When you get your alien, and you have the opportunity to go within this game, this browser game that we're creating to start. This is the time that you take your alien, this opportunity to build your character. And, you know, this is how I described it yesterday. And someone was looking at me like, oh, that's interesting. So I don't know if any of you have ever done this in the past, but I absolutely love things like this. There's got cat hair all over my mouth. See, that's what happens when you show your co-pilot and you like kiss her. So when you're online and you're just like, I want to know what kind of personality I have. Yeah, and you're clicking and you're going into these interesting things where you're answering all these questions, and every question you answer leads you down a different path. And there's like these personality, evaluations. I like to describe it like that because those things were like I'm always doing those because I think they're cool. Um, this is an opportunity when you get your space alien, whether you get one or however many you get. When you play this game, every decision you make, every opportunity you have to make a decision will redirect the game and will redirect your character as you continue rolling through this game and leveling up and making these very important decisions. When I say decisions, it could be something as easy as left or right. Do you want to go in the river or do you want to take the mountain? That kind of choice, those choices being made. Now, when you make those decisions, your character is being created. Another great example of that would be something like, this is going to be dumb. Do you want to lift those weights over there and get some muscles? Or do you want to read a book? Things that will develop your character as somebody who's like a brainiac who can do math and like create this thing, or somebody that can very easily build this structure or very easily move this massive boulder out of the way. Like everybody's going to have this scoring system, these traits, all of these elements are going to be created as you play the game. So the first step and it's almost like an initiation, right? You get your characters, you start playing this game, you start leveling up, you make these decisions. You're not only changing your capabilities as a character, but you are a changing in appearance as you make these decisions. As you get further and deeper into the game, you are absolutely going to become something different. But the cool part is that's gonna be like looking in the mirror, whether you want to admit to it or not. It's kinda like, have you made good decisions? Did you help the lady cross the street? Or did you run by her and push her over into a car? I don't know, I don't want to make those choices. I'm not saying either of those choices are right or wrong, but I'm saying if you continue pushing people into the road, your appearance is gonna change for those decisions that you make. Once you get to a certain level within that game, you are going to be able to mint that character. You're going to level up and mint that character. That does not mean your original character goes away. That just means that now you have two unique characters and individuals. The OG character that you started with, and now your split personality, your personality and the things that you have chosen. And then as we keep building these characters and so on, you're creating an introduction to the 3D game that we're creating in the future. Like, I am talking epic. Perhaps people have done this in the past, but with the look that I'm going for, I mentioned on Discord this morning, all of the artwork that's happening is all oil painting and digital painting, all done by me. I'm breaking it up. There's an algorithm. There's this is all. Oh, and I have another Spacebots command is telling me I have another question. Do all OG characters look the same? No, no. This is not going to be. There are 4 different species. Each species has a multitude. Hold on, Spacebots is saying something. What Spacebots? Yes, there are 4 different races, and each race has unique body types as well. So we are not just creating one body type and 12,000 character changes. We are creating 4 species with unique body types for each one, multiples of each. And as an example of that, One of the characters has this exposed brain. She is my favorite, by the way. The exposed brain. There's an exposed brain that looks like whatever a normal brain looks like. Then you have one that has a cone brain, and then you have one that has split brain. And we might have a hairstyle in that that's a super rare one. We'll have to see. That's one character. That's one race. So now you go into the other three, same kind of idea. You're going to have a variety of bases, and then you're going to have exposure of different colors, different option, and different, regalia, um, which make them all look super cool and unique. That was that question. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not good at Oh, yes, thank and, Spacebots Command is also mentioning that, that was a question from Mike. Thank you, Mike, for asking it, and, I'll be sure as I do this more and more, I'm gonna be looking to the chat, I'm gonna be saying your name, and I'm gonna be looking you square in the eye. My daughter, who's 3, she does this as the eye thing, she's like this. When she walks away backwards, she's like, "Yeah." So that's a little description of the game. That's my favorite part. I probably described more than my favorite part, but the fact that you are going to get these characters, get onto the game, and the whole idea of that first part is establishing who you are while you're playing. Those decisions you make are making your appearance a certain way, and it's establishing what your skill set will be when you get into the next level. So it's super exciting. Um, I can't even tell you how excited I am about it. So, we also wanted to be able to talk to you guys today about Captain Passport that is happening, where everybody's buzzing about the whitelist. Everybody's buzzing about, when this is going to occur. We want to make sure that we're getting everybody's names in the list. There's going to be a significant amount of people that will be accessing that. So, at this moment, I wouldn't worry too much. Where the most important thing right now to us, and it's always been, I think if you go through our feeds, if you don't know us already, is community like getting people involved in this, I think is really important. Even the things that we're going to be yeah, please invite your friend, and everybody in the future. Is This is a huge community based project. Everything that we're pushing towards is based on the community. The space bots, it's the Captain Passport that we're going to be offering on OpenSea, is going to give access for whitelist, but we're also giving whitelist, so that's just a significant thing. But it's going to also give you pre-sale. You're going to be able to access and mint early, which is super exciting. And it's also going to be offering you airdrops in the future, uh, up to 5 more bots if you want to mint. You'll have the availability when you go pre-sale. You'll have up to 5 to be able to do that. That's going to be offered, I think, today or tomorrow. We're finishing up the details, making sure everything's smart contracts all buttoned up. We're taking extra precaution. We have been seeing a lot of activity for security, and so we have been taking extra time to make sure that we're like even sending it to individuals to try to hack our system. It's really important to us that safety is key, because I would really hate to be a person who, something like that happens. So we're taking extra precaution there, which is probably why we're taking a little more time to be sure that those things are happening, and no one's getting, you know Okay, so Tyler, thanks for your question. Um, if you do early mint, will you have early access to the game as well? Um, yes, the answer is yes to that. When you mint, the game will not be ready at that moment when you first access your character. But when the game is ready, yes, anybody with early access whitelisting will also have early access to the game. Good question. So Zach, hi Zach, hello. We're going to be minting. I wrote it down. I want to give you the exact number because it's not just a round number. Why would we do that? What what fun is that? So it's the number, the exact number minted is going to be. Let me ask Spacebots. 12,000, what was it? 421 will be minted. Thank you, Spacebots command. I don't need this. I got someone in my ear. Just what? Spacebots, are you there? Okay, 10-4. So, you're probably wondering why are there 12,421, I believe was the number. Um, we are creating a game. This isn't just about the collectible, though I'm super stoked about the collectible. I think the art is unique, it's different. Um, I can't tell you how often at the beginning of this process we kept having a discussion, a very lovely conversation about, can't we just go to vector? Can't we just create this in Illustrator? Be a lot easier. Um, and I just continued to push back and say, this is my look. And honestly, my team was just like, yeah, you know what, we have to make this work because we all love the look of it. We all love like the kind of uniqueness that anybody else is giving right now. So we've been taking a lot of time to make sure that that look can travel forward. So we have a game coming. 12,421 is just the start of this. The game is first, the collectible is second, the unique qualities and so on. Geez, it's going to be like, it's going to be it's going to be awesome. Oh, look at Spacebots game is getting in the conversation. 3,000 per face or per race. What are these even working? What was that? Sorry. Per race. Per race. Oh my God. Oh, hi, Marianne. Okay, so I see that was it Tyler? Wait, no, not Tyler. Zach. Oh, Aaron. Aaron, I see you. I see you. You asked about the mint price. Okay, so let's get into it. No, just kidding. It's going to be like $5 million per no 0.08. We are going to be minting these pieces at 0.08. That's the current price we're going for. So when we get there, that's that we'll let you know. But that's the price that I think we all feel pretty comfortable with. And then the Spacebots Captain Passport that we talked about, that's going to be, like we said, listed today or tomorrow, and we'll have that price available soon as well. I hope that answers your question. Oh, it does. No, more like 3,000 per race, or 3,000 and a little bit. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to read the question. So 4,000 of each race, Miko. It's more like 3,000 and a little of each race. And there are going to be some really, really cool characters in this. So I can't wait for you to actually see the whole run. Okay, so I'm noticing on the comments, we get some comments. Site said 0.27. All right, so the 0.27 is for the Captain Passport, which I kind of discussed. If you haven't been on the site today, we noticed there was some discrepancy with people wondering what that was, and so we put Captain Passport on top. And what that is it's a passport that you can purchase on OpenSea, and it allows you access to minting up to 5 characters, airdrops, future equity, and so on within certain things. And then it's going to just give you a lot of great perks. It's going to give you royalties in the future, and I'm I'm like, oh my God, early access and so on. We're also Spacebots is talking my ear, but we'll release more information on the Captain Passport as we're getting ready to launch that. Look for my Twitter drops. Hopefully, you're all already following Spacebots games. That's going to have a lot of information. Hopefully, you're already on Discord. If you're not, get on there and get the information. We're going to be having raffles both on Twitter and on Discord. So make sure that you're connected to both so you don't miss out on that kind of opportunity. Coming forward, there's going to be some captain passports given away in raffles, whitelisting given away in raffles. We have some pretty unique things happening, and it's really exciting. Um, I got another question. Let me just make sure. Uh, can we have time on whitelists? And okay, so the whitelist. Let me kind of break down the whitelist a second. Marianne's asking a really good question. Hi, Marianne. Um, the whitelist is going to be pre-sale. So what that means is you will get to go and purchase your bot before the sale goes live. That will give you access to do it between a timeline will let you know coming up, but you'll have enough time where you can find when gas is low. And that's why we're doing it. We are in the same page as you guys, and gas can be real annoying. So, anybody on whitelist and pre-sale, Captain's Passport, whitelist, you will be able to access earlier, and you'll have up until, I mean, you can purchase too during the sale, but like I think the purpose of whitelist is that you can get it early and you can avoid gas prices. Um, well, I'll also mention a few ways of being able to get whitelist, because I know there's been a lot of questions related to whitelist. You've got to follow a few steps to be able to get on it. First of all, anybody and everybody who has purchased work from me in the past is automatically on whitelist. You're auto whitelisted. You are my collectors. You have followed me. You have supported me. And I am going to make sure that you all get that. So there's the first thing. Second thing is Discord. Activity on Discord is always being watched and always helpful. People you bring in, things like that are really, those are a requirement. This is the community. We're trying to get the community involved in this. So that's key, right? So I've already promised the first 321, like flat off. You are on whitelist because I've promised it on my Twitter. Beyond that, we've got things going on too. Don't think if you didn't hit that number that you're not on it. But that was a while back. I said first 321 automatically get on. So if you're the first 321, you're auto on because I've said it, it's done. Another way is I have foundation auctions happening for Spacebots. These characters and weapons and ships are one of ones. These give you unique access in the game that nothing, these are one of ones, very unique, specific characters. These characters will, if you bid on these pieces on Foundation when they launch, when they're up, you will get whitelisted because you bid. You do not have to win. If you win, you get other perks. You can get that information on the auction itself and kind of read on the description. You can kind of see what's going on there. That's happening. Two pieces have already been auctioned and bid and are gone. There's another piece going up tonight. The third piece for Spacebots game going up on Foundation tonight, and it's of a character. And then that will allow whoever bids on that piece will get whitelisted, and whoever wins that piece has also perks that they can see what those perks are on the Foundation page. Let's see. I'm gonna check your questions again just to be sure that I'm covering everything. You can buy Marianne asked another good question about Captain Passport. We are going to be minting it today or early morning tomorrow. I'll update on Discord on when that is. I had mentioned earlier the reason why we're behind on that is because of security. We're just double verifying that everything we're doing for smart contract is beyond secure because of all of the things that are happening around us. Yeah. Miko says both captains pass and whitelist is redundant, ? Should aim for either captains or tag cooler. The difference between the whitelisting is you get 1 mint. And you're just getting a bot, right? Gives you early access. The different in the Captain's Passport is you are going to get early access up to 5 mints, royalties in the future, and airdrops of anything else we drop in the future. Let me give you an example. if I happen to tell you right now, which I kind of am, if we make a comic book, which we kind of are, the comic book drop, which will occur, anybody holding Captain Passport gets that comic book dropped. It's airdropped to them. Um, we are going to also be dropping some other key elements and characters in the future, ships, weapons, gear, and so on. Anything that we drop in the future is automatic for Captain Passport. You get an airdrop of one of the things that's being dropped. And then also with the Captain Passport, if you want, you can you're happy to sell it for, keep it, sell it, do whatever you want. Says my co-pilot. I'm getting verification from bots. They wanted to clarify and just make sure that everybody understands that the reason why we're not verifying whitelisters even for 321 is just we're verifying that everybody's following the rules. And that's not just a bot making sure, but that's someone kind of coming through. So we're just verifying. We have time for this anyway. It's not like we're dropping tomorrow. Or are we? No, just kidding. We're not dropping tomorrow. So we're just doing a double verification. We want to make sure everything's fair. Well, I will tell you is as we're preparing for the whitelist beyond the 321 that I've posted, someone said in here that it was 381. I'll check the numbers. Don't worry. Whatever the numbers are, we'll make sure that it's clear and finalized. Oh, you were okay. I see Valerian. I'm sorry I'm butchering your name right now. Snow. I like that name. Snow is very cool. Um, you said you were 381. I would not fret. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm so also what I wanted to Spacebots talking to me. Every time you guys see me go like this, that's Spacebots talking in my ear. And I'm like, oh yes, I'm live. So maybe next time I'll do this. And I'll be like facing off the thing. There are going to be 421 OG rolls, um, so OG bot rolls. So we've got those to fill. We've got a lot of things to fill. So just make sure you're following Spacebots games. You're following Tory Bryant 20. You're on Discord and you're active. Um, those are the big ones. Know that there are workarounds for getting on the whitelist in other ways too, and just be like, oh, just be active on Discord. We're going to be posting a lot and giving you things and telling you about things that we're not necessarily going to just post everywhere. That's what's so special about Discord is, this is where we can all chat. And I'm going to be pretty active on Discord, which is surprising me myself. I'm like, this morning, I'm like, all excited to be on there and chatting with people. So I'm hoping to be very active. And in the future of these live drops, I'm going to be working on art. You guys are going to be able to see me working. Happens to be right here. My easel's here. My computer's here. When I'm on that, I'll just do this. Oh, hello. That's what I'll do. I'll have another camera though, so it won't hurt my neck. Maybe I'll just put one here so then I can just look at you instead of turn my neck. And what if my cat runs on the keyboard? This is rogue is what this is. Just gonna see if there's I see super fan. Marianne's very chatty in this conversation. Is there a server error? I'm not sure. Bots DAO is down. Oh, good to know. Thank you, Marianne. There's also we'll check on that and make sure. Our website is up. We're still working. We don't even have like a little blurb about the story of the game. That is coming. Those things are coming. We are actively, quickly working on getting that information out as quickly as we can. And we really appreciate all the patience that you're giving us already. I know you're super excited and so are we. This is a super fun time. I hopefully in the next few days we'll be posting more art on Discord. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it. Only nice thoughts, please. I'm very fragile. No, I'm not really that fragile. Um, and if you guys have any questions or if you want to talk to the team, just come on to Discord and we're all available. Twitter too, if you want to, shoot a DM or just talk on Twitter. We're always around. Like I said, the most important thing or the coolest thing about this project is we're all very active on Twitter. We're all artists. We're all within the group and chatting and being in spaces, and we'll try to hold some spaces too and do some live raffles. I think that would be fun as well. I'm when I do this, I'm reading a question, but apparently I'm going blind. Good question. Um, bots command. Hello, hello, bots command. There's a question that says one of the steps in Discord fax says we need to ready our wallet address. Is that something we'll need to have ready soon? Bots command. Bots command, are you sleeping? Bots command. I think we lost bots command. I'm putting my other ear in. We lost bots command. Good question, Mike. I think you're okay not to have it ready yet. Um, we're still getting ourselves ready. When it becomes an important issue, I'll post it on Discord to make sure that you guys are getting the right information. Marianne's laughing at me. Thanks, Marianne. Thanks for the support. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue prepping my foundation drop. I'll send the link on Discord if anybody's interested to see it, and that'll be access to the whitelist as well and future perks. And oh yeah, I think the browser closed. So super exciting, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time and listening to what's going on here. It's super exciting. Future things are so my plan, just so you know, for the future live sessions is to have more than one camera. My hope is to have one camera on the cat playing to the side and then the other camera on me. And if I'm painting, it would be a three camera situation, which would be the cat playing, me painting, and then you could see another angle if I'm chatting or something. But those hopefully will be open conversations where I can see if you guys are asking questions. You can kind of see my process. You can almost, yeah, 360 camera. Oh my God, that's a little too much visual of my office. That's in a closet, but there's a window, so it's not technically a closet. Um, Captain passes for me. Captain passes will remain available until they sell out. We have 421. And or when it comes to the time to launch, you'll have, I believe, whoa, bot command. Hello, hello, bot command. I just got access. Hey, bot command, we want to verify the captain passports. Um, do they end availability once the sale is live if they're not sold out? Okay, so coming from bots command, they've got the whole list. Oh my God, I'm shaking the whole house. That's an earthquake. Just kidding. It's a whoa. About around a 2-week mark before the sale, Captain Passport will be unavailable. We'll make that final decision as we get closer, but we'll be checking in. Oh, Marianne, thank you. Marianne says that we're cracking her up. It's always a pleasure. We have a bots now. The email, Marianne, the website is down because we are filling it with new information. That's going to be a really exciting thing. Um, this bot command person in my ear, like, again, I can't help but do this when I'm listening, but, like, good information, like, keeping me on task, has also said, "Calm down." Do you think they know me or something? They're like, "Calm down." I'm like, "I'm totally calm," and then they say that, and I slow down, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm from Connecticut originally, that's probably why I talk so fast." But another unique, thing about the captain's passport is it puts you in line for getting future spaced out opportunity. The 421 that have Captain Passport will already be in a line for that. People in the DAO will be voting people in, getting requests from people, and that'll be a discussion for the people in the DAO. Right now, the concept behind Spacebots DAO is community drip. Bots DAO is community driven. It's gonna be about collecting and having resources for people like lawyers, agents, copyright, um, anything to do with questions that we have specifically to NFTs. I mean, anything to do with artists is going to be really helpful. It's going to be a place where you can go and gather resources, and there's support there. Moving forward, that's a big part of the DAO. We're also going to do a bunch of other perks, but I feel like that's a really significant thing that no one's really doing yet, is gathering individuals with like experience, direct experience within our space. um let's see. Yeah, you guys see my kitty cat here? She's and look at have you noticed how she's sleeping? She's got like her legs with her face squished. Kit Kat, can you say hi? Huh? Yeah. You're so happy. She's got a purple light behind her. She's very happy. The cat will be involved in these live sessions. I'm determined to make that happen. Oh, that's it. Spacebot command. Nice. We're gonna be creating some things for contests for GIF related stuff and emojis. Like those things are coming. Look for it. We're gonna get you all involved. We want to know what you think the vision looks like in your own artistic flair. So that's gonna be fun. Fun. Spacebots Kitty, that's right. Oh, and she's a little girl. Her name is Kit Kat, named by my 3-year-old. Sneeze. Kit Kat. My other cat who's not in here right now. I tried to persuade her in with treats, and she's like, "Fuck off." Her name is Letter Number, named by my other child who was about 5 when they named her. So Letter Number and Kit Kat. Um, thanks, guys. You guys are all being so sweet to my kitty. I bring the cat, so, like, this cat, it's really important to have her around, especially if I'm having a bad hair day. Because honestly, if I can just, like, balance her on my head, I can introduce like this, and no one's focusing on the hair, they're focusing on the kitty. So what do you guys think of this look? You think this is, like, but you know what, sometimes this is a closet, it has no heat, so I could also use her as a scarf. So I'm just deciding how I want to use her as my designer kitty. Um, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And sometimes you'll meet my daughter, and she doesn't sit on my head, or she doesn't wrap around my shoulders. She usually is pulling me to the side or knocking the camera down. That's a whole nother story. The cat's name is Kit Kat. BW8950 is Kit Kat. Okay, she's gonna go get in her spaceship now. Um, Go fly to her next destination, which is cat food land or kitty playville. Um, thank you everybody for joining my first live session. I honestly, this is my first live anything ever. I really appreciate your patience and my little bit of dozing off while I'm listening to bots command feed me the information that I should be giving, or I should, the way, the questions that you have. Also, letting me know that I have, I like the family first, wait list us all. I appreciate that energy. Keep that energy. Get some people on Discord. Let's like blow this Discord up to ridiculous amounts and let's get crazy amounts of whitelisters. Let's just like go crazy. I'm super excited to have you all here. Thank you so much for being part of our bots family. And I guess I have to go like make collectible avatars or something because we're dropping something soon, right? I mean, right? We're gonna do something. Yeah. Okay. So awesome seeing you all. Thanks so much. Look for more live streams. They'll be coming more often, and they'll be a lot more interesting with two cats playing in the background. And then you won't even listen to what I'm saying, which is fine. Um, guys, awesome. Totally awesome. Okay, I'll talk to you. Oh, well, I gotta figure out how to end. Oh, there it is. I could be looking for the end stream for like ever. Okay, talk to you all later. Ciao. Wait, say bye. Say bye.